All right, everyone, I would like to welcome you once again to the Ven Show. My name is Casino Black. If you didn't already know, please, before we get started, if you'd like to like and subscribe to the show, please do. All right, without further interruptions after that, let's get into the story. Okay, my story here for today is about having babies before marriage. Do you think it's correct? Do you not? Do you feel you should be married? What's your thoughts? Well, we have a story here talking about unmarried couples who have children. It says it's becoming a national trend. Now, I don't know about you, but I know a lot of people that are having kids and not married, and it seems to be the norm where I'm from. You know, especially if you're from the hood. Okay? And a lot of people choose not to get married. The title here says, I'm having a baby without getting married. And here's what I wish people would understand. That was the title for this news story. And let's get into it. I'm going to read a little bit of it and then we're going to talk about it. It says, my partner and I have chosen not to get married, though we are going to be parents. Plenty of celebrity couples do it all the time. Marriage does not guarantee a happy family. I met my partner David on March 17th, 2017, and we officially began dating in May. Our relationship can only be described as a ride that you never want to get off, thrilling, new, and unexpectedly addicting. We are both college graduates, and at the time we started dating, I was starting graduate school at Columbia College in Chicago. When in September I started passing out, throwing up, and having insatiable cravings, I knew it wasn't just stress, something was off. I went to Planned Parenthood and found out that I was pregnant. I told David that night and his response was to me unforeseen. He was ecstatic. This is another one of those moments in our relationships that I knew that I made the right choice by falling in love with him. Since I came from a single parent household, marriage is really something that terrifies me. But I am also cognizant of society's gaze when you have a child without having a husband. Despite that, we are not planning on getting married anytime soon. It took us a long time to finally sit down and talk about it. We just realized it's not for us right now. David and I love each other, we do. In our relationship, the subject of marriage has come up. We talked about it happening down the line after I finished grad school and he finished grad school as well. We both want our first marriage to be our last marriage. The fact is that marriage is just not for everybody. Marriage does not make people better parents. Moreover, marriage does not mean you are more of a responsible adult. It is something that people can choose to do. It should not be forced. More and more people are choosing to agree with me. According to the census, the number of couples 50 and older who have chosen to live together without being married rose from 1.2 million in 2000 to 2.8 million in 2010. Times have changed. We can all admit it. Sex is great. A bunch of us are having sex casual, committed, 50 shades of great sex, or just quickies without being married. Why are we still shaming those who choose to have children out of wedlock when we know this to be true? Everyone has a right to choose, and some of us are choosing to be parents. The pressure to marry is real, especially if you have a child together. But the pressure is slowly erasing as society learns that it's a part of the norm. We are not the only couple who are not married and are parents to beautiful children. Okay. And it goes on talking about some celebs. But anyway, so the story basically is about this young African couple here and talking about having a baby without getting married. Now, and again, going into it, these are two college graduates, you know, and personally, I'm gonna tell you something. You know, first of all, having a baby is a lot. There's a lot of responsibility, a lot of things that you have to do. The child is very expensive, and to take care of the child is very, very time consuming. And I say, if you're a college graduate, all right, I'm assuming that you went to college to become a professional somebody. All right. So for you to have a child, especially out of wedlock, and during these times, you better make sure that your partner is going to be there for you for sure, and make sure that you have your ducks in a row. I mean, going to college, I'm sure that you didn't just go to college to be a grad and then to get pregnant and then not to pursue a career in whatever it is that you wanted to pursue. I'm pretty sure of this. So for you to have a baby and then say, well, what's next? I'm pretty sure my mother or father will take care of the baby while I go ahead and continue on my merry way. Well, listen, not everybody's going to do that, baby girl, okay? Not everybody's going to do that. And to be quite honest with you, she said that's of the norm. Everybody having kids out of wedlock, which is true. But a lot of these people are very poor. A lot of these people are very stupid. Why? Because the people they're having sex with and having these kids with don't have jobs, don't have careers, damn sure ain't college graduates, and they all having these kids. And you know what happens? They end up on welfare, food stamps, SNAP, Medicaid, Medicare, living normal lives, no career. And the sad part about this story is these are college grads who are having kids. So my thing is, are you prepared? Are you prepared for what's coming next? Because it's going to be a hard road, and I really want to see how that will work out. They look like a pretty good couple, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, kids are a blessing. Never forget that. It is a true blessing from God. But we must understand that we have a responsibility as adults to choose when and where to have these kids. Again, like I said, these kids didn't choose to be here. So when they do come, we must understand that we are blessed, and we must take care of our children, take care of our responsibility, especially as men in our community. So again, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Please, if you can, put your thoughts into the drop box below, and let me hear what you have to say about this. Okay, it's very interesting. What's your thoughts on this? Should people have babies out of wedlock? Is it okay to have babies out of wedlock? What's your thoughts? Okay, that's my vent. I'm Casino Black. Till next time, peace. I'll be seeing you.